Hello everyone! Today we're introducing our newest hero, the descendant of the great serpent, Kalea, the Surging Wave. Kalea is a support hero who specializes in close combat and offers strong, reliable single-target CC. Not only can she charge in and slam enemies around, she can also heal herself and allied heroes just by attacking. Surging Wave, Kalea! Passive, Surge of Life. After casting any skill, Kalea creates a water zone at her current position. If Kalea casts a skill within a water zone, she will absorb the water zone to enhance her next 3 basic attacks, with different effects such as healing herself and nearby allied heroes. First skill, Wave Breaker. Kalea slams her fist into the ground, dealing physical damage and slowing nearby enemies. Second skill, Tidal Strike, Rolling Wave. This skill has 2 parts. In the first part, Kalea dashes forward and grabs the first enemy hero she hits, going airborne and slamming them down for physical damage. If Kalea hits an obstacle or the edge of a water zone during the dash, the second part will trigger and Kalea will leap into the air. The skill can then be cast again to dive at the target location, dealing physical damage and knocking enemies airborne. Ultimate, Tsunami Slam. Kalea grabs an enemy hero with her tail and jumps into the air before slamming down in the chosen direction, dealing physical damage to the target and nearby enemies upon impact. While ganking with Kalea, use her second skill to close in and CC the target. Then use her first skill to activate her enhanced basic attacks and unleash them on the target. In teamfights, Kalea should prioritize enemy mages or marksmen. Use her second skill to dash into an obstacle near the target to launch her into the air, then dive down to CC them. Follow up with her ultimate to slam them into your team, and use her first skill to trigger her passive before finishing them off with her enhanced basic attacks. Kalea excels at single-target CC, making her a highly effective ganker when coordinating with teammates. However, Kalea's short attack range and lack of poke means she needs to end fights quickly, or she'll end up being kited by ranged enemies. At level 1, upgrade Kalea's first skill to help allies clear creeps and minion waves, but prioritize upgrading her second skill afterward to reduce its cooldown for more CC during teamfights so your teammates can focus on dealing damage. If a target is too far away, use Kalea's second skill to dash into an obstacle near the target to trigger the second part of the skill, then dive into the target to inflict damage and CC. Kalea's first skill can be used right after another skill, or her third enhanced basic attacks to trigger her passive and boost her sustain in combat. We recommend the Tank emblem with Vitality, Pull Yourself Together, and Concussive Blast talents for Kalea. The Tank emblem and Vitality increases HP, which also boosts Kalea's healing and first skill's damage. Pull Yourself Together reduces battle spell cooldown, and Concussive Blast helps Kalea's early game by increasing her damage output. As a roamer, we recommend this build for Kalea, focused on survivability and more self-healing. Thunderbelt and Oracle are Kalea's core equipment, providing hybrid defense, cooldown reduction, and boosting healing received, all of which fit well with Kalea's playstyle. Dominance Ice and Radiant Armor grant physical and magic defense while reducing the enemy's healing. Lastly, pick up Guardian Helmet to further enhance Kalea's sustained combat since her first skill and healing scale with max HP. We recommend the Flicker battle spell for Kalea to use with her second skill and ultimate to CC enemies by surprise. We also recommend Vengeance to reduce incoming damage while Kalea is fighting on the front lines. Kalea is good at dealing with heroes who lack mobility, like Layla and Chang'e. However, Kalea cannot grab enemies with control immunity, so heroes like Diggy and Minotaur can effectively counter her. Kalea's strong single-target CC makes her work well with heroes who have high single-target burst, such as Eudora, Harley, and Clint. In the early game, use Kalea's excellent support capabilities to assist the side lanes lock down targets for kills while using her passive to heal allies. In mid to late game teamfights, Kalea and her team should avoid poking with the enemy team, especially against supports like Florin and Rafaela. Kalea can initiate by diving into the enemy team and using her ultimate to slam key enemy damage dealers into your team for a quick kill and numbers advantage. Kalea, the Surging Wave, will be arriving on March 19th. Participate in the limited time event to get Kalea for as low as 0 diamonds. Pick up her Shimmering Wave skin for just 51 diamonds in the first 14 days. Come, break some waves with Kalea. And until next time, we'll be seeing you in the Land of Dawn.